What is going on, everybody? We're here for our very first post show. Yes, this old man actually stayed awake to hopefully do this for you guys. We'll see how it goes. I hope that many of you enjoyed this. A lot of good stuff on NXT tonight. Triple H really bringing it. He had, what was it, Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, Shayna Baszler, the fucking Champa. I'm just like, man, what is going on here? So apparently with Ricochet and Carmelo Hayes, it looks like they're gonna have SmackDown become a part of Worlds Co-op. That's actually pretty unification matches of sorts with all the NXT brand, but at least now they're going to be having some purpose. Every NXT star is them with importance, and they're not going to move up to the main roster and be buried. It's for some reason Vince McMahon wanted to bury every NXT star like it was every one of their faults that they did not. It's not all their faults. And I'm so glad he's out of there because all the talent seems to be having fun. Everybody seems to be having a good time. They're smiling. They're happy to be there. They're not just like, you can tell. You can easily tell when somebody's going through the motions. I see it every day. I see it. I know you guys probably see it every day at your jobs. And you're just like, man, does this person want to be here? They're always bitching, whining, complaining. And it's just like, to get another one. If you're not happy there, go somewhere else. Even jerk. It's just that simple. But for some, it may not be because if you do a drastic change like that, you're going to fall behind on other things, and nobody wants to see that either. That's not what's going to happen here. But I really did enjoy myself. There were some times on the show tonight where I just kind of like, where's the effort gone in this show? But it's like every time I started to think that, there'd be another surprise come in. Then you'd have, when I had the first thought of that, I saw Finn Balor. I'm like, okay. Then it started kind of dying down a little bit more, and I'm just like, kind of getting antsy here, trying to stick with NXT. And then who was the next one? Fit Finley. I'm like, what the fuck year is this? I didn't even know he was still employed. Is Fit Finley still employed? Yes, he is. Obviously, it's a joke, but it's just like, damn, what the hell? I'm just like, Fit Finley. God, wasn't he in WCW back in the fucking 90s? I'm just like, how old is this man? I gotta look that up. Or if you guys want to comment down below, I have no clue how old Fit Finley actually is. He's never aged. I mean, the guy looks exactly the same as he did 20 fucking years ago. And I'm just like, what the get those genes? I hope you get those genes where you, you can just be like whatever you want to be for 20 years, and it's just like you never change. You know, like that feeling when you go to high school reunions, you go back and you're just like, ugh. You go back there and just to yourself, and you're just like, ew, what the fuck? How they gain like 50 pounds? How they gain 100 pounds? What the fuck happened? They were so popular in school, and now they look like that. And it's just like, what the fuck? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Now I got neighbors looking at me like, what is that guy doing? Like, I'm sorry, this is my location until I can get an office. So it's just gonna have to be what it has to be. Not bothering nobody. So anyway, nothing's wrong with my car. Okay, nothing's wrong. Just recording a video. But anyways, what do you guys think of NXT? I enjoyed it. I apologize for the lighting. I eventually am going to get a computer light to where I don't have to leave the fucking car lights on. But thank God, I just changed the battery, so we're good here. Don't worry, I'm gonna be able to start the car. Don't worry. And we're probably not going to be on here that long anyway. But I just enjoyed myself, and I really want to do this more. I want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on what you want to see. I want to make you guys feel welcomed, and I want you to be able to come here and say what you want to say and not have the fear of being blocked or body shamed or anything like that. That's not welcome here. We're not. This is a channel of everybody getting along. And if I see it, we're gonna have words. You'll get a warning. You will get a warning. But if it keeps happening, then we're gonna have issues. But Worlds Collide looks pretty good. Worlds Collide looks pretty good. But that's really all that happened on NXT, other than the main story. One of the main stories is Cameron Grimes going to join Joe Gacy. Now, many of you have said that you want him to be on his own. That's fine. Cameron Grimes does a wonderful job on his own. But it would be kind of cool if he was with Joe Gacy, because Joe Gacy is one dark motherfucker. And I know he appears to be soft, but he really isn't. There's more deepness in there than you think. So you got to remember that. There's a bigger story in his head, and that's just the way he thinks. But with Triple H now really in control, he can make his character a lot darker than it has been. And I see nothing but good things for Joe Gacy ahead. Yeah, we got like little promos here and there. We don't really seem to be getting anything else. C, D, E, F. This is the game we're talking about. It's not Vince McMahon that flies by the seat of his pants and you get one thing, then it's just like, well, let's just run with that for the next 6 years. I mean, thank God we're not going to get Brock and Roman again. Thank fucking God. From what I've been hearing is he's getting so like senile in his head, he didn't even remember that match happened a few months ago. That's why that match kept happening for years and years and years, because the old man didn't even remember that he booked it before. So now you got Triple H. Don't worry, he's gonna remember. He's not gonna want to give you rematch after rematch after rematch. Oh yeah, that gets so redundant. Now, one thing I wanted to address. This is another reason why I wanted to do a so-called post show, whatever you want to call it. It's going to take time. It's going to take Triple H a lot of time to fix the years of issues that Vince McMahon caused the company. Not every show is going to be perfect. He's running all three. All three shows. That's a lot of work. Tony Khan's only running one. And he's failing at that. People are like, oh no, there's two. It's Rampage. No. Rampage is on the same fucking night as Dynamite. So it's one show a week for Tony Khan. Triple H has three. Three is a lot harder to keep up with than one. Believe me. Trust me. It's not easy. So you're going to have a Raw that may be awesome. Then you'll have NXT that be like, eh. Then you'll have a SmackDown that may be awesome. The next week, maybe all three are a hit. And then the following, another show is going to fall before another show. It's going to be hard for one guy. And I'm sure he's eventually going to grab a team that he can trust to where every show is going to be good. You just got to give him time. He can't do this all like right a fucking way. He can't. It could take him months to fix all the Vince McMahon issues that he fucking had. I mean, oh my Lord, all the burials. I mean, he's just bringing everybody back. He's trying to reset their characters to make them feel important. And it's just going to work. All right. It's just going to work. Give him time. He's slowly getting the casual fans back. And that's where Tony Khan has to start worrying. He's slowly getting the fans back. Hold on a second, guys. And that's where you just got to be patient. Be patient in the game. All right? No pun intended. I say no pun intended. But that's what I look at when I see these things. I just kind of go, okay, there's a bigger picture. I know Triple H is going to get there. It may take him longer than before because he's got to reset so much. You may not see a huge difference in the quality of what you want to see until if I was a betting man, I would probably say by Royal Rumble. Give it by the Royal Rumble, and you'll see a lot of mistakes fixed. Not all of them, but the man is not the type of guy that's going to just do one here, one there, wait till next week to do that one, wait 3 weeks to do that one. I mean, at least the live stream events are going to have meaning. He's going to build each one of them up. He'll get better. This is his first one back in a long time. So he's going to improve. Each month is going to get better. Each month is going to feel more important. Each month is going to be bigger than the last. But it's going to take some time for him to do that. Because not only is he booking shows, people, not only is Triple H booking shows, he's also doing day-to-day operations. So can you imagine how much is on that man's plate? Right? So cut him some fucking slack. I'm not saying you have to totally think he's perfect. Nobody is. Tony Khan's not. Triple H is not. Vince certainly wasn't. Everybody makes mistakes. But you got to give patience. Like, oh, why won't you give Tony Khan patience? I gave him plenty for fucking like 2 years. It was hype after hype after hype after hype and failure after failure after failure after failure. And it's just like, I'm not going to keep sticking around for that. Why would I keep sticking around for that? I honestly don't know. I'm sorry, just making sure it's not important. No. But why would I keep sticking around for that? You can if you want. If you want to watch it, fine. I'm not going to be an asshole about it. But it's like, that's just my personal opinion. I don't want to watch it. I only want to watch Jericho and maybe another segment or two there. But that's it. It doesn't draw my interest like it used to. I know a lot of people are getting disappointed and they're starting to go with Triple H. Hey, you're smart. I consider you smart. So keep that in mind. Now, one more thing I wanted to talk about. And this is something that has really been in my head a lot. And that is Roman Reigns dropping the title. I really hope WWE does not do this for the shock value. I really hope they don't do this. I personally would like to see Roman keep the title until WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, he doesn't need it anymore. He did the 2 full calendar years. That is plenty long enough to have the title. But I'd rather them wait for somebody that's going to have a memorable run and not be a failure. Then I would feel like, and I know many of you would feel like, Roman dropped it for nothing. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see over 2 years of dominance, not even being pinned, not even tapping out, none of that shit. Only for somebody to have the title for a month and then go back to somebody else, or even go back to Roman. I don't see Triple H doing this. I know he's really pondering this. Like, he wants to give Drew his moment because it's in Cardiff, but he's also probably thinking about, well, what's this going to do to Roman? What's this going to do to his fan base? He's really in a tight spot here. Drew has a lot of fans and Roman has a lot of fans, and everybody's going to be watching this. So Triple H is really in a spot that I would never want to be in. Personally, I could never be a booker for a huge wrestling company like WWE because I'd be so worried about disappointing people. And to be successful, you have to be okay with that part happening. You can't just expect to make everybody happy. You can't. And it sucks because I know people like Triple H, want to make all of us happy, but he knows he can't. But I'm just worried about this. I'm like, I really think they should wait for Mania till Cody comes back. And then Cody can really shine with that title. And what that's going to do is a lot of AEW guys are going to see that and be like, oh, Cody has been booked to perfection. He's getting all this money. He beats a tribal fucking chief. He has the title. Maybe we should leave. Maybe we should call Triple H and be like, you know what? We're not happy here in AEW. We should really take Cody up on going there. See, that's the thing. But if it's not, if it's going to be Drew or somebody else, I don't think it's going to have as huge impact than it would Cody defeating Roman. Do you see what I'm saying? If Cody defeats Roman, being the biggest star in the business out of all wrestling shows, Cody's going to be the biggest fucking star in the world. And don't you think they would rather be like a Miro or Who else they got? You can even see Jericho when I go back there. Hell, you could even see MGF, I don't know. But that could really sway his decision on being like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to go to 2024. I am the fuck out. I am going WWE. Look what they did for Cody. That is awesome. I want the same thing. And then it's going to cause a chain reaction effect. And then more and more people are going to want that same treatment. They're going to want that nice contract that Cody's getting. They're going to want the titles that he's getting. And the fact that they put him in such a big storyline being an ex-AEW guy, you're going to be like, holy fuck, I need to do that. So that's why I'm like, there's a bigger picture for you guys to see. You guys really need to see that. Please. I understand it's in Cardiff. You want Drew to win. You want him to get his moment. They can go back to it. They can always go back to that again. Or even give Drew a moment at Mania. That's even bigger. There's a lot of things Triple H can do here, but I think that's the right call, is to give Cody Rhodes that fucking shot. He's going to be back soon. Give him a couple more months, and he's probably going to be ready to come back. And I would say by Royal Rumble, we'll be seeing Cody again. And I really think they should wait. We've waited 2 years with Roman with the title. This is the best run of his life. We can wait a couple more months. I understand people are saying, oh, The Rock and Roman does not need to be for the title. I get it. They're two of the biggest people in the business as far as name value. I get why you guys are saying that they don't need to do that for the title. Okay. But please just think about this. Please, I hope if you're seeing this video, look at you hear the passion in me right now. Just please look at the bigger picture. I think WWE would be better off in the end if they actually wait for Cody. I'm telling you, that's going to cause a stir of a perfect storm in fucking AEW. You really think if Drew wins, their AEW talent's going to care about going to WWE? No. They're going to be like, well, they didn't wait for Cody. I'm not interested anymore, so I'm just going to stay here and be complacent. But if they actually waited for the Cody moment at WrestleMania where he returned last year, think about it. Cody versus Roman, next year's WrestleMania, unify the titles, and you see Cody Rhodes with both belts. Come on. That will be the way to take it to Tony Khan and just be like, anybody's welcome to come back. Anybody. I don't know about Phil, but it's like, I don't know about CM Punk, but he's kind of burning his own bridges there, buddy. It's like every fucking promo, CM Punk is just annihilating WWE, and it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Why would chance? You're in your young 40s. You could easily go back for a nice payday for a little bit, and you're ruining any shot of that. You don't think Triple H is watching you? Come on, bro. Come on, man. He's listening to all that shit, and he's gonna be like, Phil, what wants to what? Oh, sir, he wants to come back to the WWE. And he hears the phone ring, and it's like, blip, 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 blip. Hi, this is Phil. Click. I mean, come on. You really think he's gonna even listen to a word that man has to say? You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking. Come on, people. I hope you have better smarts than that. But that's just a lot of what I've been thinking. I really feel like Roman and Cody is the match for Mania. I really, really do. Maybe you could throw in a theory cash in. That could be how they could get away with Roman losing to where he still looks strong, but that would break all this momentum. All of it, in theory, is not believable yet. He isn't. I mean, he's good in the ring. He's a great wrestler. He's got the look. He's okay on the mic, but he doesn't have the people behind him yet. And I'm talking about the live audience. There's not much heat. There's not much cheers. They're just kind of like, oh, there's Austin Theory. Online there's a lot, but when you really take it in, when you really take it in, when you're watching the live audience, they kind of still don't give a shit. They really don't. And it's like you got to take that into account. If they're not reacting, it's not his time yet. So Triple H needs to be patient with that too. He's still got plenty of time left with the Money in the Bank, so he could change it. He's got the capability to change it and get people behind him, but you got to let it breathe. Just let it breathe, and all will fall into place. So that's a lot of what I was thinking about tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts. I really do. I would stay on longer, but I got to get up for work in the morning. And being at Amazon, you're on the go, 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 buddy. So you got to really work. But I've really enjoyed this. I know I saw some people coming in and out. I appreciate it. I thank you guys so much for the support that you all have been giving me. I know a lot of people are going to their favorite podcasters. That's fine. I'm not gonna be mad. You know that you can like who you want to like. A lot of times I'm just fucking with people. That's all I'm doing is just getting people to chat and converse. I don't really mean most of it, but apparently people think I do. So whatever, you can think what you want to think. But remember, the real JD is JD McDonough, not JD from NY206. No, 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 sir. JD, I heard you the other night saying that you're the real JD. It's JD McDonough. Don't even fucking try it. It's not you, buddy. It is not you. But I've been a little busy with these recordings. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to end it here because I know some of you guys are probably going to want to get some sleep. Thank you so much. Please hit the thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you can subscribe, I really appreciate those that have. The last couple of weeks, I have subscribed back to everybody. So thank you so much. You are the reason why this channel is still going. Without anybody watching, I wouldn't have a job doing this. So I thank you so much for allowing me to be able to come on here and share my views of what I think about WWE and AEW. I really appreciate it. I love the sport. I love the entertainment, and I love conversing with all of you. It does mean the world to me. I hope you guys can see that. And please be kind to each other. If you're joking around, that's fine. As long as the other person gets that you're joking. But please let's be a little nicer to each other. I've seen some things today where I'm just shaking my head and I'm just like, holy crap. What is wrong with you people? But please just keep it a little more PG 13 at least. I mean, good lord, some of you guys get way too serious about this. So kind of keep it on the down low, all right? But that's it for me. That's it for Madness Elite Podcast. Thank you guys so much. My family's probably like, what the fuck is that guy doing out there? But hey, just trying to share with you guys, share with everybody, and I really enjoy it. So until next time, guys, I hope you have a great Wednesday. Stay hydrated. It's going to be still hot the next couple of weeks. It is really important that you drink a lot of water. I know it's hard. Believe me, I know it's hard because you want the sugar, you want the caffeine, but please try to mix in a little water with it. You will feel better in the end. Until next time, guys, I love you. Take care, you too.